All right, let's go. How's it going? I hope you're well. Happy Thursday to you. How's your week been? Let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, what's been going on for you. There's a lot going on here, as always, and I'm pretty sure that in your life it's also the same. I'm looking after this puppy that hopefully is going to behave. We might have a surprise visit on this Facebook Live because he likes to sometimes to pop up on the camera. So he might just do this. That might be his prime time. This puppy is awesome, but it can sometimes, just take over and wanting all the attention. But anyway, let me know where you're tuning in from. Today, what I want to share with you, I've sent an email yesterday. If you're on my newsletter, let me know if you have received that email. If you haven't and you want to be in, because I'm sharing marketing tips and tricks and what you can implement and apply into your business on a regular basis. I've shared an email which is about what attraction marketing is. And that is something I've learned several years ago now about. Well, actually, I came across it back in 2014, which was 2 years after I've started being in business. And what happened is the people I was uh, kind of collaborating with, if you may, at the time, the leaders that I was following were not into attraction marketing. And some of them were, but they were doing it the wrong way. So what do I mean by this? I've sent an email again saying what attraction marketing is. So I'm not going to cover that. If you want to have a link, or if you want to receive that, then let me know. I've put a blog that I've read, which is not written by me, but that I've read and I thought was very interesting. And actually, I'm just going to quickly check the sound is good. Then let me know. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Good. Thankfully, I'm looking into that 2 minutes in, because it happened to me that after a whole Facebook Live of half an hour or like 15 minutes or whatever, I've realized that the sound was not on, which is not really cool, neither for you, neither for me. But anyway, so this email was about attraction marketing. I've read that article, that blog article that I've shared with you. If you want it, let me know. Right now, what I want to talk about, however, is what attraction marketing isn't. All right. And just for a quick, actually, sort of recap, and you can, again, if you want more details, attraction marketing in a nutshell, although I said I would not tell you what it is, but I'm going to give you the hint. And if you want more details on each steps, then that I'm not gonna go into, because that's a whole Facebook Live in itself. That's a whole training in itself. But here we go. What it is that it's all about branding you, because you are the person, you are the business. I just actually watched somebody's Facebook Live that was saying that we are not the business, and from the angle that she took it, it is true. From the angle of marketing, when you are marketing yourself, when you are considering your brand and you're doing personal branding, then you are the business. Marketing is you, and you are marketing, kind of thing, right? So you're branding you in attraction marketing. You define your audience as well. That's another step, which is really important. I come to that very often, because once you know your audience, you know how to talk to them, where to find them, etc. Then the third step is to understand your audience's biggest challenges that they are experiencing, that they are having, that they want to be solved. The step 4 is to create content that addresses your audience's challenges and the solution that you are actually providing them with. Okay, and in step 5, I'm just flying through them, right? There are 7 steps. The 5th step is to build a relationship with your audience, not to be seeing them as pound coins, or just catching up with them, or touching base when you've got something to sell, or a new product launch or service or whatever, or a new opportunity that you got into. You've got to build a real, true relationship that people feel acknowledged and that they feel valued as well. It really goes into more details into that blog that I've shared with you in the email on how to build relationships authentically, genuinely, and that is making sale at the same time, right? The step 6 is to uncover their pain, because everyone that is having a challenge of some sort, whether it's with health and wellness or business, then they have a pain, right? And you've got to provide a painkiller. You are the bridge between, you are the medium between the challenge, the pain, and this and the happy ending that they essentially want, right? You in the middle, you are the painkiller, you're the bridge, you're the medium, whatever you want to call it, right? That again, that step 6 is going into much more details within that blog that I've read and I've shared with you in the email yesterday. And the final step is to embrace multiple income streams and make money from the 90% of the people that are saying no to you. How about that, right? This is crazy. And when you are applying attraction marketing, that you have some great systems on the back end and you've got a whole strategy around it, you can promote any and everything that is under the sun essentially, and you want to provide which makes sense with your audience and their challenges and the solutions that you want to provide. So I'm actually looking at an affiliate program here that I've signed up to earlier because I can promote their stuff to some of my audiences as well. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. But this is what attraction marketing is in a nutshell. And again, if you want more info on the details of each steps, then let me know, and then I'll send that over to you, no problem. Now, what is network marketing not? Because there are some a lot of mistakes. There are misconceptions on how to do attraction marketing, how is it, and what to say, who to be, etc., etc. Okay, but first let me know, did you understand what attraction marketing is so far? Did you understand the steps of what to do, essentially the elements of the attraction marketing principle, and how to not how to, because again, if you want the how to, then I'll tell you, but what it entails to create an attraction marketing system within your business. Okay, I'm trying to look for the words. So for the definition, actually, if you want the definition of what attraction marketing is, I'm actually going to read it for you because I always put it in my own words, that it is basically being your authentic selves and be out there attracting the right people to you that are similar to you, so you can have a conversation in a much easier way because you're relating to one another, and you are attracting those people by providing value and making them want more information about what you are offering. Okay, essentially these are my words, my own words. Okay, I didn't look at anything right here, but I'm going to, let me see, read the kind of official attraction marketing definition. And it goes, attraction marketing is a marketing strategy that attracts, as the name says, customers and clients to you who already want to buy what you have to offer. Basically what I've said in my own words. The concepts of attraction marketing as a marketing strategy will help you set your brand apart. So you see, like being yourself and your authentic self, so you are genuine when you're connecting with people. Clearly define your target market wants and needs, which we said in the steps that I've shared with you, and allow you to serve them better than the competition. Okay, because when you know who you serve, when you know what their true problems are, and you have a solution to each of their problems, then you can craft a message that is talking to them specifically. Okay, so an example would be, if you have, does that make sense to you guys? Just so I know whether you're on a replay or not, let me know if that makes sense, if you relate to that. If there's any questions you have, then let me know. But let's take the example of skincare. Okay, if you know, I was a makeup artist for many years. Thus, I've got a lot of examples in that area. I could do nutrition as well because I was a nutrition consultant, advisor, sorry, because the terms here are very important, not nutritionist, not consultant, but advisor. And I could give you some examples there if you need as well. Let me know what type of business you have. So if you need examples, I can definitely help you out in this area. Now, in skincare, if I'm talking to a 20 years old who wants to know how to do a smoky eye, oh gosh, well, me telling you that I know about makeup because I've been a makeup artist for years, and here I'm stumbling on my words, right? I haven't been doing makeup for years, however. Anyway, so if a 20 years old is asking, the how-tos to do a smoky eye, you're not going to have the same conversation and the same verbiage, especially because she's 20 years old anyway, than if you are talking to a 60 years old or 70 years old that is wanting to age gracefully, wanting to reduce the happy lines or the fine lines, the smiling lines, whatever you want to call it. So we do not offense anybody, right? We'll not say that we want to reduce wrinkles, although you can be blunt, right? It is what it is. So the conversation will be different. This is the reason why it is so important to know your audience, their problems, their challenges, and what they are after. What is the excuse me, the happy ending they are looking for? How could you serve them, and in a way which is also very unique than your competition? Because you might be in an industry, even a company that has representatives, so reps, consultants, advisors, you name it, some social marketers that are there selling the same product as yours. So how can we make sure that someone is going to come to you rather than somebody else? And that is when you're defining your message. So anyway, let's go back on track. And what is attraction marketing not? Well, the first thing is it is not about pitching everybody. And you probably got that already from what we've just talked about. It is about being refined and defined on who we're talking to, so we can actually make sure that people are relating to our message. We're not going outside of our house thinking we're going to talk to every single stranger passing by. That was me back in 2012. Okay, back in 2012, I need to carry it with me. I've got this metaphorical prospecting helmet. Well, not so much metaphorical prospecting helmet because I created one. So there is a physical one that I've put because this is reminding me on how I used to feel when doing it the wrong way. When I was doing what I was told to do, right? And it got me burnt out after 4.5 years to go out of my house and prospect any and everyone, that everybody was my customer, that everybody would buy from me, that everybody was, I cannot repeat, but I would add this word, potential customer. And yes, I agree that everybody is your potential customer, not necessarily your ideal customer. See the nuances? So everybody is your customer. We need to add that word, potential or ideal. So not pitching everybody. Stop going outside and wasting your time and energy of figuring out how you're going to crack up a conversation just to actually try to satisfy and fulfill your own agenda, because we all have an agenda. Okay, let's be honest, we all have an agenda. That's cool. We're in business, we want to serve, and most likely, even if you're going out there and trying to pitch everyone, I know that you're doing it from a good intention. Okay, let's put it that way. I know you've got most likely good intention. You believe in your products. You want to help everybody. You want to serve and shout on top of the roofs what you've got that can help the world. But you're not necessarily here to save the world. Already save the people that resonate with you. And once you are actually focusing on the people that you're kind of matching, or the people that are matching you, you'll become much more relaxed, and actually you will attract, hey, there we go, attraction marketing here. You will start attracting people because you are your own self. You are authentic. You're just there talking to the right people with the right message and the right solution, right? So no pitching everybody. This is not what attraction marketing is. It is not about pretending to have a certain lifestyle. Please, 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 please do not do that. Even I think I was kind of on the verge, to be honest, of doing it a little bit, but not really. Like, there are really some people that I've seen in my career of being a digital entrepreneur, a network marketer, an affiliate marketer, everything under the sun that is online based. I've seen some people pretending to be in their office, whereas it was a hotel lobby. Some people going to a car vendor and pretending they were buying the car. They were just testing. They were just going into the car, taking pictures of themselves on the wheel and showing that off to people. That's not attracting. That's repelling. This is far from being attracting. It's definitely much more repelling, because people are not dumb, right? Like, give me an X in the chat if you agree that people are not dumb. When you see some people faking things, when you see that people are making things up just because they want to pull you in and make you buy what they have, but you're like, it ain't working, baby. No, not putting baby under the rain. Like, that was one of my posts yesterday because I was under the rain. But do you get what I mean? Like, have you ever seen some people and you're like kind of cringy? And maybe you've seen me in the past, many years ago, when I used to do things a little bit funny, and I was putting products, buy one get one free here, and the promotion there, and product's name and company's name and this and that. I was promoting the thing that the solution that I wanted to provide my audience, yet it wasn't done in the most beneficial way for anybody, neither my audience nor for myself. I wasn't making any sales. And when I look back, even when I was making sales, there were sales that I've connected with people in first and foremost, and like a certain authority, know, like, trust factor was established, right? Was already established. And so we could go on to the sale, because we always build our audience first, engage with our audience, so we build that trust, and then we do sell to them when the trust is established, when it's there, when they know that you are someone they can count on, that you're not a spammer, that you are not a scammer, all those things. Because what you've got is great. I'm pretty sure whatever it is. And let me know, what is it that you're actually serving your audience with? No names of companies or products here, please. No links either. Just, what is it? Health and wellness, coaching. What type of coaching? Do you have a service of some sort? What do you do that is the solution to your audience? Share with me in the comments. I would love to even maybe give you some examples on the base of what you are doing. Now, what else attraction marketing is not. It's to do like, a post and go. Okay, but before getting into that, you might have heard me talk about the bootcamp, this one, if you want to check it out. And they are actually talking about exactly that topic on how to do it right, with a little bit more, maybe, well, very simple, very basic, but also very advanced skills, and on how to maybe even automate. We're gonna get there on automation. There are 8 top leaders of the online space that got together and combined forces in order to serve us. So I'm also there as a viewer. And actually, one of the person is my personal coach that I've hired for several months. We just finished the whole program together, and they're talking about attraction marketing, how to implement it, they all give their perspective on it and how they do make it work in their specific businesses. So there are people from different backgrounds. Some are coaches, most of them are coaches. Some are in e-commerce, others are in attraction marketing, affiliate marketing. Some of them are in network marketing, others in traditional business. So there's a little bit of a mix of everything, which is great, because obviously it shows you that anyone can do it, whatever business you're in. And they just finished the week 3 this week. The replay is actually already in the back office. We have lifetime access to the replays of this bootcamp, plus the bonuses that they've added to it as well. And that's, yes, if you are wondering, it is the bootcamp where Ray Higdon is going to appear. When? I don't know. I don't have that information. I'm just like you. I'm part of it as a viewer, as a participant. I just know that it's already been incredibly valuable on fire. It's going to be explosion when, as we go, and Ray Higdon, I suppose maybe would be the closing session, but I don't know. I cannot tell you. Anyhow, that's the bootcamp I'm talking about. If you want to check it out, just go on this link here. I know it's not a clickable link, but it's Thierry V Alexander or Alexandre.com/bootcamp. And then you will get access. I might put it in the comment section, so you get the link directly from the chat. Anyway, so another thing that attraction marketing is not is to post and go. Okay, so some people would like, and I see it a lot. We call it the spam Facebook groups, or spammers as well, even if it's not in the spam Facebook groups. You've got some Facebook groups, especially network marketing Facebook groups. If you type on Facebook and you look for network marketing Facebook groups, there's a lot out there, and especially those that are public, you will see that it's people pitching themselves. Basically, it's all network marketers pitching one another. It's like pointless. None of them is providing value. They're just putting their links and saying, join me, here's the best network marketing business, here's my best e-commerce product, here's my best coaching thing. It doesn't have to be network marketing, but somehow those groups are like filled with links all over the place, and guess what? No engagement. Surprise, surprise, because nobody likes to be sold. Everybody loves buying, nobody likes to be sold. We don't come on social media to buy anything most of the time. We do come on social media to socialize. It's called social media, right? And media is actually the plural. It's a little bit of a linguistic stuff here, but media is the plural of medium. What's a medium? It's the Greek of it. The origin of medium, not the Greek, but the Latin, I think. Anyway, the origin of medium is that it's the middle. Okay, so Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, they are social medias because they are the medium between us and you know, they are the social medium between us and other people. Okay, we are do you get what I mean? All right, it's a middle. Like, we've got social media, there's you and me right now. So you're on one end and I'm on the other end, and we're communicating. And in between, the medium to allow us to do that is Facebook right now, or wherever you are watching this from. So anyway, digressing and carrying myself away. So some people would just post their link equally, even without talking about spamming groups, in comments or on their own personal timeline. People would put the link of, you know, the opportunity. Now, you might tell me, Thierry, I've seen you sharing some links sometimes, and also there's one actually on your bio, on your bio in your profile. Yes, yet it doesn't give the goods, right? Especially if you're in network marketing here, or home-based business, affiliate marketing, or something that you're promoting, which is not necessarily yours, you're getting a commission out of. Or even without getting commission out of, something that you want to share, like valuable information, then share it in a way that can make you attract the information. The most valuable information that you need for building your audience is the person's details, email address. So yes, you will see some links on some of my posts, on my bio, but you'll see that people, to get that thing that they want, that they click on, they have to enter the email address. Okay, do not put your links all over the place. The reason for doing this, it's because if you put a link where people get access to what you want directly, you don't know who actually wanted that information, because they obviously didn't need to opt in, and you cannot track, you cannot follow up, you cannot send them even further relevant offers, because you don't know. And they probably even maybe go and do their own research and find the wrong information that is not even relevant to what you're actually offering. So you're sending your leads on Google, you're giving leads to Google, basically. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If it does, if you have a question, let me know. Put it in the chat, or you know, reach out. We've got a couple of minutes here left. So first, remember, if you want to go onto the bootcamp, either type bootcamp if you have any questions, and I will get back to you, or I can answer them here if you have them here, if you want me to answer here. And if you want to check it out, then just go onto that link, and you'll see that you'll have to enter your email, and you'll get the information in your email box, so that you've got all there. It's sure to get there, because sometimes Facebook can be a bit funny, it doesn't populate the link, whatever, and that will give you access to the marketing tips that I'm sharing also from time to time. So anyway, the next thing, the last thing actually, because I kind of jumped, I was going to talk about the putting the link everywhere last, but here we are. So ads, yeah, advertisements. Okay, that is also what attraction marketing is not. People think that, okay, I'm gonna use the attraction marketing strategy, and if you just join, let me know again if you know what attraction marketing is, or what you think it is, because we're wrapping up here. But some people think that attraction marketing means also to go and place an ad on Facebook, or press the boost post button. Please do not do that. You're wasting more money than you're actually going to make. I promise, because that was my case, and that's the case of many others. I'm working with a lot of experts in the Facebook ads area, and I can tell you that the boost post, it depends what you want. If it's just for engagement, then go for it, but most likely you want conversion and you want to make sales, which the boost post button is not what it's going to give you. You'll have to do an ad for that. Yeah, this is not the topic of the day, because first to do an ad, you've got to know your audience still, you've got to figure out the message, you've got to do all the other things that I've mentioned earlier that if you want the info on, you can tell me and I'll send that over to you, no problem, about what is attraction marketing and how to do it. So it is not about making ads. Attraction marketing doesn't have to be expensive. In fact, it is pretty much free. You can do it organically and make a lot of money without spending bunkers of money all over the place and most likely out of the window without you generating income on the back end of it. So please do yourself a favor. Make sure that you really know what you're doing when you're doing something, and that you're not just doing it because you've been told, yet you haven't checked whether it is the actual thing to do and if it truly works, if there are some results, etc. Go and, for me, everything that I share with you, I've got a backup to, not a backup, but like some proof, right? I can share with you results. I can share with you the things that don't work, the things that work. I can, even invite you to communities where you'll see a lot of examples of different type of business backgrounds that people are sharing and the results, etc. So do yourself a favor and just don't do the mistakes that I've done, which is, being the blind, following the blind. Just go and, align with the people that are going to really take you on a journey and to the places where it's going to work out for you. Because the last thing you want is to spend, endless time on social media, and I'm still working on that, in terms of like addiction. But you don't want to be spending endless time on social media and doing a lot of work, not generating income, right? Like, we've got to make you live that freedom lifestyle that you desire, whatever that means for you. So on that note, I hope you got value. If you did, feel free to invite your people in the Rise and Roll private group community, or to share that share this Facebook Live, or tag them in it if you're on my business page. And if you have any questions, then let me know. I'm just going to go and finish my hot water lemon. And now go see my little buddy. Hey, Sunny, let me show you. Sunny, do you want to come? Come, Sunny. Come. Yeah, now he's not coming. When we want to give him some attention, he's not coming. But anyway, so on that note, have a lovely Thursday. Enjoy your weekend ahead. And I look forward to connecting with you in some way, shape, or form, somewhere on the web or offline. Lots of love. This is a wrap.